congratulations on the new contract. Is it ever in doubt?
No, not really. I spent a lot of time here at the club now, and still had a year to run on my contract, but really happy to extend it. Really excited about the last couple of years we've had and the future going forward.
How important was it to get it out of the way early and not have the whole conjecture of it go on all season?
It was always probably going to be done at some stage. As I said, I'm really happy to stay here, but I never really thought about the timing of it too much. Probably you guys talk about it more outside there, but it wasn't ever in my head or anything. I wasn't thinking about leaving, so it was always going to get done at some stage.
Three-year deal. Would you like to think of yourself as a one-club player eventually?
Yeah, definitely. I think this will take me through till I'm about 30. So, and that'll be 12 years at the footy club, and definitely see myself as a one-club player. But you never know what's going to happen in the future. But I'm still here for another 4 years now, and just really looking forward to that.
Did you give any consideration to what free agency could have presented to you next year?
Not really. I mean, I'm really happy here. I'm happy with the group of players, the coaches. I'm really excited about what the future could hold for us. A few years there we weren't going so well, so I've really enjoyed the last couple of years and playing some finals footy, and looking forward to doing some more of that in the future.
What were some of the factors then that convinced you that you wanted to keep playing here?
Just relationships with a lot of the players. I've got some really good friends here, and coaches as well, and really settled here in Adelaide. My family's back in Melbourne, but it's only an hour away on the flight, so I see a lot of them still, and I'm really settled here, and like I said, excited for the future at the club and playing some more finals footy.
What are your thoughts on free agency? Do you think there's a dangerous trend of people trying to gamble just to make a bit more cash as opposed to staying long?
It's probably up to the individual, I suppose, and what they want to get out of their footy careers. I'm happy to stay here, and everyone's different. Everyone plays footy for different reasons, I'm sure, but I want to have some success, and that's part of the reason I stayed here, is along with all the relationships I have here and being settled in Adelaide.
Your own form, the club come to you for 3 years, or how was that negotiated?
It was a little bit of negotiation, but it was pretty easy and pretty quick, and I was keen to stay, so it didn't take too long.
3 years is a pretty big vote of confidence in your body. You're happy with how you're feeling and stuff?
Yeah, body's really good, especially the last couple of years since I've come back from the knee. It's been good, and just looking forward to getting through another big pre-season and hopefully setting myself up for next year.
When you talk about some of your friends at the footy club, I assume one of the big ones is Travis. The fact that he's signed for a long-term deal as well, and that a lot of the core group are already committed to at least the next couple of years, is that a factor in you wanting to stay as well?
I suppose no doubt it makes it a lot easier. We're a pretty tight-knit group, and all those blokes have sort of stayed here, which does make it easier, I suppose. And we've come through together, through those hard years, and through a couple of better years the last few years. So we want to continue that going forward, and keep playing some finals footy.
Your changing attitude and sort of increasing professionalism after your knee injury, it's been pretty well documented, but do you feel any more pressure this year after on the back of such a fantastic season to try and hold your level, take the game to another level next year?
A little bit, I suppose, but I'll just concentrate on the things I can control, and go about how I went about things last year, and pre-season's a big part of that. Getting a full pre-season in, and getting as fit as I can, and then during the season just trying to play my role, and Kenny and the other coaches are pretty clear on what they want everyone to do, so I'll just continue to try and do that, and the rest will sort of take care of itself, hopefully.
Well, international rules came after the season. What were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Amazing week to hang out with that group. Some pretty special players in there, and some people I look up to. So I think there was 7 or 8 captains from other AFL clubs. So it was an amazing experience to be able to hang out with those guys and sort of learn off those guys and see how they go about it. We're only together for a week, but it was an amazing experience, and hopefully look forward to doing it again in the future.
You'd like to see it continue, I think.
Yeah, definitely. all the boys were really keen on the idea and really enjoyed the week. And after the game, they were already sort of talking about hopefully doing it again next year. So hopefully it can go ahead and I can get another gig. Hopefully, see how we go.
Did you pick anything up from any of the other superstars who were playing on the side?
Oh, there were no real surprises, I suppose, but just some of the professionalism of some of them, and just the leadership. We had Selwood, Hodge, those sorts of guys, Rewalt, just really impressive leaders, and just the way they went about things, the way they trained and recovered after, just small little things that, I suppose you can see why they've performed so well for such a long time.
So just little things you might, try and adapt to during game, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was really impressed by the leadership of those sorts of guys, and like I said, just the way they look after their bodies. I mean, it was only a week, but even just little things like recovery and diet, and you just pick up on little things on what they do, and yeah, it was just a great experience. And it was the game was a bit different, and it's a different game, but it was a lot of fun, and we enjoyed it.
What are you expecting in Dubai when you get over there, and how much of an edge did that give you last year compared to previous pre-seasons in university?
I'm expecting it's going to be pretty similar to last year. Burjo will have a pretty full program. I think we've got 8 days of training over there, so I'm sure it'll be pretty full on and pretty demanding. But I think we've got a pretty good running group as it is. But Burjo will make sure we're pushed right to the limit, and we'll be nice and fit. We'll start the pre-season a little bit later than some other clubs, so we need to make up time. So we'll be doing that in Dubai, and we'll come back after our Christmas break and get ready to get into some match practice. But Dubai will give us a really good base to go into those practice games and our match simulation training after that.
Did you feel that it took help you to take your game to another level though, that you've done last year?
Personally, yeah, definitely. I was probably as fit as I've ever been. So it's 8 or 9 days of full on training. So definitely. There's no days off or no downtime really, so it's pretty full on. But yeah, definitely came back nice and fit.
It's only like an 8-day window though, so is that sort of something that you look back on times during the year and remember how hard you went back then and know that that's in your sort of petrol tickets? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't train that hard during the season, but you do remember it. And our January and February and March will be really solid as well leading into the season. But it's probably not every day like it'll be in Dubai. So we'll have a solid few months after New Year's, and we'll go into the season nice and fit.
Last season was phenomenal, Robbie. Individual accolades. What have you got left in the tank? What other tricks have you got for this year?
I'll just, like I said before, I'll just be trying to go about my training and trying to improve, and in the areas the coaches want me to, and then going in the games, just trying to play my role. And if we have 22 guys playing their role really well, it'll give us a good chance to have a good year.
Off the
Last couple.
I guess when we talk about the leadership, recovery, stuff like that sort of stuff, is that an area where it can actually help you identify and help you take your game to another level? If you just nail those bits.
Yeah, definitely. I think leadership is probably an area I can improve. I'm a pretty quiet sort of guy, but those guys really do talk up and lead by example. So and just the recovery and the diet things, I think I've improved a lot there. But just they're really good with that and really diligent, and it's just little things. But like I said, you can see why they're the best. They do that stuff every day, and not just when they want to. So it's about doing that consistently, I think, and that's what I picked up.